We will rise above the lies, the smears, the ludicrous slanders from ludicrous and very, very dishonest reporters.
Don't you think it's about time that the California Democrats learn that we got to put the citizens of California first? I was born in California. I was born in San Diego. I have had to watch as my family has left. My brother lives in Arizona because his company, Raytheon, no longer has those jobs in Los Angeles. They're out of Tucson, Arizona. So that's where he lives with his family. My best friend moved to Texas, where he doubled the size of his house, doubled the size of his business, and he now pays no state income tax. I'm an investment advisor. I started managing money in 1996. I opened up my own company in 2001. So I still work every single day with my company. The problem is my clients, they all started here in California. They now live in 22 different states around the nation because their companies left, their jobs left, and their families left. I don't know about you, but I am sick and tired of people leaving in California because of the California Democrats. This is our state, and I say we take it back. Are you with me? Look around this room, ladies and gentlemen, every single hand. I am the only person in the race for California governor that voted for and supported the Republican nominee for President Donald J. Trump. Now, you may have heard there's another guy in the race. His name's John Cox. He is from Chicago. He's only lived in California as a resident since 2012. Does anybody know who John Cox voted for and supported for President of the United States?
Gary Johnson!
Gary Johnson, let me tell you. Gary Johnson believes in open borders. He says that if you build a 10-foot high wall, they're just going to come with an 11-foot ladder. He believes in legalized prostitution and legalized drugs. And oh yeah, by the way, he's pro-choice as well. In 2016, who had the conversation where you said, you know what, I think this guy Donald Trump's gonna win? And your Democrat friends said, no way, no how, he's never gonna do it, right? Right? Come on, we all had the conversation. They said, look at all the polls, look at all the media. There's no way this guy can win. Were they right?
No!
Were they right?
No!
Were they wrong?
Yeah!
Did we win?
Yeah!
This is the problem in California. This is why we have not had a Republican governor, a real Republican governor, in decades in California. In 2014, Jerry Brown was elected governor of California, right? Right? He was elected. He got 4.3 million votes. Now, I want you to think about this for a moment. Raise your hand really quick. One more show of hands. Who knows a Democrat? Right? You're going to talk to these Democrats tonight, after this meeting. Maybe you're going to talk to them tomorrow. And you're going to say, I met this guy last night. His name is Travis Allen. He is on fire for California. I've never seen anybody like him. This guy is so passionate for the state. He is going to win, and he's going to take back California. And you know what they're going to say? They're going to say there's no way it's ever going to happen. There's no way you can ever elect a Republican governor in California. I mean, don't you know the voter registration? It's 41% Democrat. It's only 26% Republican. Look at all the polls. Look at all the mainstream media. There is no way you can ever win. And here's what I want you to tell them. In 2014, Jerry Brown got 4.3 million votes in California to become governor. In 2016, Donald J. Trump got 4.4 million votes in California. I will tell you right now that all we got to do is turn out the Trump voters, and Travis Allen will be your next governor in California. All we got to do is turn out every single Trump voter, every single disaffected Democrat that doesn't believe in the gas tax, that doesn't believe in the illegal sanctuary state, which, by the way, in my first 100 days in office, we will reverse the illegal sanctuary state. We are going to implement a 5-point plan, a very simple 5-point plan. Number one, we cut your taxes in California, starting with the repeal of the gas tax. That's on day one. Then we go after all those other taxes, the highest in the nation personal income tax, the highest in the nation sales tax, gas taxes, and yes, the highest corporate tax west of the Mississippi. They're all coming down. We are going to cut regulations and we are going to cut taxes in California. When Travis Allen is your governor this year in 2018 in California, I'm going to hang a bright, beautiful neon sign over the California State Capitol. And you know what it's going to say? It's going to say, open for business! The second plan, the second point of my 5-point plan is to make California safe again. California is the state of 3 strikes. Remember that? 3 strikes and you're out. This is why violent crime decreased for 2 decades straight. But unfortunately, thanks to AB 109, Prop 57, and Prop 47, put in place by Jerry Brown, Gavin Newsom, and the California Democrats, felons are now turning into misdemeanors, and criminals are getting out of jail early. Just 2 weeks ago, a judge ruled that thanks to Jerry Brown's Prop 57, over 10,000 sex offenders are going to be released early from prison. Does that make sense to anybody? No. Think about this. This is why violent crime has risen by over 15.4% in the last 3 years alone. I will tell you right now, as your governor, we will reverse AB 109, Prop 57, and Prop 47. We will respect your Second Amendment rights. Last month, I introduced legislation that will make California a shall-issue CCW state, which means that you have the ability and the right to defend yourself whether you're in your home or anywhere on any street in California. We will be safe here. In LA County alone, there are 10 million people. There are only 179 CCW permits issued. 179 CCW permits for 10 million people. That means that unless a police officer is standing next to you, you are out of luck in Los Angeles County. I will tell you right now, every Californian has the right to defend themselves and be safe in their own state. Are you with me? And let's talk about your homelessness. Across the state, we have the highest homeless rate in the entire nation. Nationwide, homelessness is flat and decreasing. In California, it went up by 13.7% last year. In Los Angeles alone, it went up over 23%. You have over 58,000 people sleeping out, homeless, without a roof over their heads in Los Angeles. Who here has gone downtown to 5th and Julian, 6th and Wall? It looks like a war zone in a third world country. Tents everywhere. In the city of San Francisco, it's so bad you have maps of human waste so you know which streets to go on. There are hypodermic needles on the sidewalk where children are going to school. Think about this. In the city of San Francisco, it glitters on the sidewalks. When you walk out, it glitters, but they're not diamonds. They're all the car windows that have been smashed, broken into. Over 31,000 break-ins last year in San Francisco alone. And the likelihood of getting your stuff back, less than 2% of these people were ever apprehended. Let me tell you, California must take care of its homeless population. We must be able to put a roof in a state facility over the heads of every single one of the homeless people in California. We will reinstitute the state facilities. They will have a place to go. The people that need mental health counseling, they're going to get it. They're going to get their treatment. The people that need substance abuse counseling, they're going to get it. The people that need to get back on their feet and back into our workforce, they're going to get it. But I will tell you right now, they are no longer sleeping on the streets of California. We're going to clean up the streets of California. We're bringing the jobs back. We are bringing the business back by cutting your taxes. We are going to make the streets of California safe again. No longer will you hesitate if your child wants to walk next door to go visit their friend's house or walk to school by themselves, because all those sexual predators, we're locking them up. If you're a criminal in California, if you do the crime, you will serve the time. And you know what? For all those people that say we don't have enough prisons, if we don't got enough space for them, we'll build more. Punishment will be swift and sure in California. No longer are we going to follow these soft-on-crime policies of the California Democrats. We will be safe again. So now we have the jobs. Now California's safe again. But guess what? Raise your hand if today you were stuck in traffic. Look around, guys. The worst traffic in the nation right here in California on the second worst roads. The next time you're in traffic, I want you to blame a Democrat. They could have fixed the roads any time during the last 40 years. They controlled the legislature. They had all the power to do it. But did they fix our roads? Did they expand our freeways? Are we all stuck in traffic? Has a $13 billion budget, and we still got the worst roads in the nation. Ask yourself why it costs 3 times more to build a road in California than it does nationwide in all the other states. Ask yourself why Caltrans has had over 3,500 duplicative employees. That's employees that are doing the same job as somebody else down the hall since 2014, costing us $500 million a year. It is wasteful, and it will stop when Travis Allen is your governor. So here we go, guys. We've cut your taxes. We've made California safe again. We've gotten you out of the worst of the nation traffic, so you are no longer stuck in it. So you have more time with your friends and your family, and not an additional dime in new tax. Let's take a look at the next generation. I got married in 2016. My mother never thought I was going to get married, but I was waiting for the right one. You see, my folks have been married for over 50 years, and I only ever wanted to get married once. So I waited till I found just the right one, and I did. She's incredible, inside and out. Incredible person. And I'll tell you, I'm a pretty good negotiator. So I picked up a 9-year-old daughter in the deal. And once we got married, we got busy. I now got a 4-month-old daughter, and I want to raise them both here in California. And you better believe that my 9-year-old daughter goes to California public schools. Raise your hand if you went to a California public school. Think about this. When we went to school, they were among the very best in the nation, weren't they? Now our kids are 46th and 47th in reading and math. Why do you think we have tutoring centers all over all of our cities? Because they're no longer getting the education they need. Because the leftist propaganda in our schools, because of the Common Core, because of all this nonsense, because every child now gets a trophy, even if they haven't done the work. I will tell you right now, you're going to have to earn the education in California, and our kids will come first. Are you with me? Yeah. We are going to give every parent the right and the choice to send their child to the very best public traditional school, or the very best public charter school, or if you want to homeschool your kids, be my guest. Kids are going to be held accountable. They will be tested when they go into the grades so we know where they start. They will be tested before they can get out of the grades so we can make sure that we don't have 5th graders that are at the 2nd grade reading level. Think about this. One of the biggest predictors of future delinquency in life is a child's ability to read in the 3rd grade. What right does the California Teachers Union have to protect teachers and failing schools that are advancing our children and they're not even being educated? 46th and 47th in reading and math. Only 30% of our 9th graders are ever expected to finish a 4-year college degree. Gavin Newsom is endorsed by the California Teachers Union. The California Teachers Union has spent over $200 million, and they have given 99% of that money to California Democrats. Ask yourself a question. How many of 4 of Gavin Newsom's children do you think go to California public schools? I don't know, but I'm betting you none of them do. It has become one system for the elites in California and another system for everybody else. I will tell you right now, we're bringing accountability back to schools. We're bringing parent choice back to schools. And we will fix the broken education system. And our education system in California will be for the benefit of one thing and one thing alone. The children of California. Are you with me? And the last point of my 5-point plan, ladies and gentlemen, who here is sick and tired of being stuck in the worst in the nation droughts every single decade? Who here is sick and tired of Jerry Brown telling you to turn off the tap when you brush your teeth? I still do it. Don't water your lawn and kill your front grass, right? Think about this. Don't wash your car, take a shorter shower. I hope to God you flush your toilets. But remember, in 2014 to 2017, Jerry Brown said if you see your neighbor washing his car on a Sunday afternoon in his driveway, call the water company and get him fined. Remember this? Remember this? Look, the California Democrats believe in scarcity because that's how they control you. 50% of California's water every single year washes out under the Golden Gate Bridge. Think about this. From 2014 to 2017, every single drop of water that all of you saved, every single drop that every single one of the 39 million Californians saved, every drop, when those rains finally came and burst Oroville Dam, forcing 188,000 Californians to get evacuated, every single drop of water you saved washed out under the Golden Gate Bridge. Not one time over 10 times over. That is a crime. We will build water storage again in California. Are you with me? See, we all voted on a $7 billion water bond at the height of the drought. But not one penny of that money was used to build any new water storage anywhere in the state of California. Jerry Brown lied. There is a water commission set up by Jerry Brown. They evaluated the 12 water storage projects in California. They recently came back and the results of their findings were not one of them made any sense to build. They want to starve California of water. It's our water. It's about time we build water storage, complete the state water project, and store the water when it rains. Are you with me? Ladies and gentlemen, my 5-point plan. We're going to cut your taxes. We're going to get tough on crime. We're going to fix your roads, expand our freeways. We're going to fix our broken education system, and we're going to complete the California State Water Project. Every single point. I will not be able to do any of these for the California legislature. But as your governor, I will take them all directly before the people of California as ballot initiatives on special elections. But unlike Schwarzenegger, if we don't win the first time, I will come back year after year after year for 8 years, and we will pass every single point, because these, my friends, will be the 8 best years of your life. Are you with me? One race changes everything. One governor vetoes every bad law, like the transgender bathroom bill where little boys and little girls are using the same restroom. Like this bill they just passed, where transmitting AIDS or HIV to another person knowingly and willingly is no longer a felony, it's a slap on the wrist misdemeanor. That is insanity. Laws like they just proposed, Phil Ting, out of the Bay Area, liberal Democrat, Kevin McCarty, liberal Democrat out of Sacramento, just 4 weeks ago proposed a law that would have confiscated half of your Trump tax savings, half of your tax savings, confiscated them, forced you to send them to Sacramento to get this, fund social programs. These people are socialists. Just last year, I defeated a bill by Bay Area liberal Rob Bonta that would have allowed communists to work in the state of California. Kevin De Leon, the Democrat Senate leader, who has publicly admitted that half of his family is here illegally. And by the way, his name's not Kevin De Leon, it's Kevin Leon. Kevin De Leon just appointed an illegal immigrant to a California government position. I will tell you, when Travis Allen is your governor, no more. We are for California citizens first. In my first 100 days, we will reverse the illegal sanctuary state. As your governor, we will audit the DMV, and you will not be voting unless you're a citizen, because we will have voter ID in California. But think about this, ladies and gentlemen. Gavin Newsom has $19 million. The California Democrat Party is a mafia organization that runs our state out of the Bay Area of San Francisco. Jerry Brown, Nancy Pelosi, Kamala Harris, Gavin Newsom, Boxer, Feinstein, all of them from the Bay Area of San Francisco. Is it about time that the people of California take back California from the Bay Area? Is it about time that California follows and enforces federal immigration law? Is it about time that California arrests and prosecutes Javier Becerra for criminal obstruction of justice? Is it about time that California arrests and prosecutes Libby Schaaf, the liberal Oakland mayor who let 800 criminals roam free? most important race in the entire nation. This race will be the hottest race in the entire nation. Travis Allen will be a household name across the country because you know what, ladies and gentlemen? I will be your next governor of the state of California.